Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sushant. Toastmaster Ravi, suffering is a choice. Toastmaster Ravi, over to you.
Am I audible? Visible too? Mom, I'm having high fever. I can't open my eyes properly. My whole body is shivering. I can't even stand properly. That was my initial reaction after I got my first Covishield vaccine. I can't even imagine the pain of a person who struggled with the real COVID. I can't even imagine the pain of a person who is always dependent on some other person for his day-to-day daily activities, whether it is eating or sitting, sleeping, and whatever activities in his daily life is. It will be a very painful journey. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, let me tell you a story about a great scientist and wonderful human being. He completed his bachelor's from University of Oxford and PhD from University of Cambridge. He theorized that black holes can be evaporated through radiations. He published a book titled A Brief History of Time, which was sold for more than 10 million copies. He assumed the post of Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at University of Cambridge, which was once taken by Sir Isaac Newton. He even got many awards like Albert Einstein Medal and Award for his work on theoretical physics and cosmology. He was director of research at Center of Theoretical Cosmology at University of Cambridge. A film is also being made on his life and was titled as Theory of Everything. Listening to all these good things, you guys might have thought that he might have got very wonderful life, maybe a lavish life, great family, great researcher and all. But this is just one side of the coin. There is other side of the coin which is very bad to face. In fact, at the age of 21 years, he felt all of a sudden he can't move his fingers. He can't move his hand normally. He can't stand for more than a minute. When he tried to cycle from his lab to his home, he fell on the streets of the University of Cambridge. He can't even say this problem to his family. Out of sheer frustration, persistence from his family members, he was taken to the hospital, and the doctors confirmed that it is a rare form of disease called motor neuron disease. And they said that you have only 2 years of life left. Motor neurons are the nerve cells which send the electrical signals from brain to other parts of the body. Motor neurons are the nerve cells which send the signals from brain to spinal cord and spinal cord to other parts of the body. These motor neurons will help us to have different activities in the body, like movement of fingers or speech, breathe, have great vision, listening power, and other things, actions taken in the body. If any motor neuron is damaged, then all these abilities will be lost one after the other over your life. According to National Health Service, when one of the ability is lost, it will be the primary symptom for motor neuron disease. According to National Health Service, the life expectancy of motor neuron disease is at least 2 years. And according to them, there is no cure for disease. The only treatment available will make the patient live for more time and get comfortable with the disease. Life has become up and down after knowing all about all these things. As per his job, he has to travel to conferences, different cities, communicate with research scholars, and share his ideas and develop new ideas, do a great research work. But he was on wheelchair for most part of his life. Technology helped him to face this challenge. Intel gracefully gave a machine wherein he can input text and then the machine can synthesize the speech. But they did not long for last time. After some time, he was unable to type the text. So the machine can take the inputs in the form of eyelid movement. And then based on that, the speech will be synthesized. It was very difficult situation for him. I think by this time you might have all guessed that the person is Sir Stephen Hawking. Sir Stephen Hawking developed great research work and had a great family with all these difficulties in his life. He lived for 76 years when doctor said he has hardly left 2 years of life, which is 50 plus years of what is expected. When someone asked what, what is the greatest achievement in his life, he didn't say a particular theory or maybe a research work. He said his greatest achievement in his life is his life itself. Fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests, suffering is a choice. If Sir Hawking thought that he has to suffer with this disease, he would have not made great research work and built great family and pursue his dreams. When you face some struggle, you always have a choice either to suffer or overcome that pain with, or overcome the suffering with the available resources at your hand. Whether it's COVID or some other active financial problem, suffering is always a choice. Sir Hawking once said, intelligence is the ability to adapt to the changes in life and build a great life. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Budi.
Thank you.